Hi Aquarius, my name is Luciani. I'll be doing an X Tarot for May 2019. Guys, thank you so much for coming to this channel. If you're new here, this is a healing and safe space. We welcome you guys. If you're coming back and returning, thanks for returning. This is going to be for your Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. You have Venus in Aquarius, or if your 7th house is in Aquarius. If you don't know those placements, you can go to the link below. It's called cafeastrology.com, and you can find those planet placements there, house assignments, what have you. Okay? So this tarot I'm doing today is going to be for people that you still feel karmically tied to, soulfully tied to. There's still some sort of cords that are still established, but you're physically distant from them. Okay? So this will be for your ex, recent past, or just past in general, however it resonates. So let's get right into it. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Source, Divinity. Thank you for telling my spirit. All right. Spirit got something to say to y'all. So we actually got 5 today. We have reconciliation. We have someone from your past is returning. All right, interesting. So we have unacquitted love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, this is definitely an X tarot. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And the last one that came out was codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Wow, okay. Immediately what I felt was someone who is a challenge with 5 just literally organically coming out. 5 in tarot is usually a challenge that we usually have to overcome and must face, and it comes in many forms. For me, I feel like it's a shadow side, but in essence, it's kind of like an adventure of who we really are, what we really seek out. So that's just on like more on a numerology type of basis. But this relationship from the past, right? It was like someone was doing so much more for the other person because someone really had, I'm feeling narcissistic parents growing up. I'm feeling someone just wasn't able to were able to be themselves with childhood experiences, and it really led them to some sort of addiction to put that on others. Henceforth, you have unacquitted love. And I'm feeling like they really leaned on you or you leaned on them, however it resonates, for healing. And I'm feeling like someone really didn't want to do that. It was really, again, it was stemming from codependency. So it's understandable that someone wouldn't want to do that. Someone still had a lot of healing that needs to be established, and it really affected the relationship. And it turned into just something was just very unbalanced to the point where, you had to kind of, and this still and I'm feeling like this is something not from a recent past. I'm actually feeling 2 things. You guys are still literally going through this. You guys have this back and forth thing that can be established where you reconcile. Someone say they're going to change and heal and grow, and then there's like a cycle that occurs where it's back to the same old, and you then separate, and it's like a cycle. But for others, I'm feeling as if this was like way back when. and someone is literally coming in, perhaps, next 5 weeks, 5 months, 5 days, whatever. But time, especially in the month of May, like I'm really feeling like this could have already happened. And anywho, regardless of time, they're really trying to bring up memories, stir up feelings, things that you once, been through. I feel like there's a sense of closure that someone is looking for also with everything that has occurred too. Um, mm, I'm also feeling like they're hitting hard times again, and it's like I don't want to really deal with that anymore. Or this is an energy where someone is really healing codependency, and you might giving them, I don't really feel like someone gives them a second chance with this unacquitted love. It just feels as though like it can happen, but someone is literally in their mind, knowing, what happened, what has went down here. um Also, one last thing is when we have past life relationships, these are someone learning really, like learning personal lessons. Someone's learning patience. Um, there could be some unsolved business here. That's why I'm kind of like, maybe someone's looking for closure coming in, telling you how they really changed, and it could be perhaps even getting their, coded like a fear of abandonment. I'm also getting too. So let's just pull some tarot and get some more information on this and get more of a message from this. Okay, this is in the X's May 2019. Okay, I think that should be it. I need two more spirit. For Aquarius and the Axis spirit. Okay. All right. So what I'm really feeling like someone from your past just was either a cheater, a liar. They're, with the Knight of Cups here, I always feel from this energy a player. Like they just have the right words for everyone, and it's leaving a relationship extremely bitter. It literally left what you guys really had, a loving devotion to each other. It was a soulmate connection. However, someone just, I'm feeling, couldn't keep it in the pants. Energy where they really were deceptive, and they weren't really genuine. And it leaves someone extremely bitter. Someone of you guys could have experienced someone ghosting you or you ghosting them. And again, it leaves someone extremely hurt because they feel like they made a wrong decision on what felt angelic and highest truth and, coordination and harmony and a coming together as this, wanting to sow your seeds with them. But it just doesn't go down like that. That's for some Aquariuses. With the top energy, we start this energy off with the Page of Swords. There's a delay on a message that needs to come in. Someone could literally be waiting for a reconciliation. But someone's ego is not there. Someone's just not going to compromise on their ego. And it leaves them at literally this inability to have a beautiful reconciliation type of message coming clean. I'm feeling coming clean to the situation. Someone's ego is just a little bit too big. They're a little bit abusive on the controlling end. And, you know, that's what brings a lot of delays here for this energy. Something that they really want to move forward with successfully doesn't usually happen because of their inflated ego. Someone literally needs to meditate. Someone needs to have a little bit more of a humanistic type of energy, actually care for others outside of self, I'm seeing. There's this energy of fear, too. Fear of being hurt, I feel like, too. So they don't really want to bring a message of any kind, any clarity. I do feel someone wants to come in to talk about closure. And even though this top energy could really want closure, there's just too much that could have happened with you guys that won't allow this top energy to even want that. Also, and I feel like you guys fantasize about each other. You guys very much so could be still fantasizing on the times you guys could have had if you guys weren't really at odds with each other. Also, with that Five of Wands in the reverse, there's some sort of compromise. You guys could be really business minded, I'm feeling. You guys could be getting a lot of job opportunities and you don't know which one to take. Or someone could have had a lot of options and they start aligning up with them, I'm feeling. But for the most part, this bottom energy feels like they lost a partner for real. Like, you know, they just feel because of the obstacles of helping this person come out of their ego into a more spiritual being, into a more loving entity, using their power for love and good, not for evil, self-interest, hate, for the greater good. There's a lot of obstacles just due to those controlling, territorial, really, really abusive in that capacity. And it just feels like this bottom energy just refuses to see that they need peace with it. Excuse me. There's some sort of peace that needs to come in. After this relationship could have been devastating, even though it could have been definitely properly communicated when you guys broke up, but there was a piece of you that didn't come back. And it left you, or it could have been them, whomever, it left them stagnant. It left them really not knowing what kind of opportunities to take because they could have felt like they really couldn't do it without you. And then the top energy feel like they couldn't be there for you. They really have a lot of obstacles that they have to face. And again, with this healing family issues here, someone just doesn't really know how to properly heal because they haven't really been given the love of their mother, their father, you know, childhood experiences, and they're just trying. I don't see anywhere healing, you know what I mean? So they're trying to get this new opportunity in their life. They're trying to compromise. They're trying to understand more why they had this incapable energy, and they're really looking into their family for answers. some of your exes are really healing family issues. And I feel like they want to really come in and tell you and clear the air on why this really didn't happen. But I don't know if you really want to hear it or they really want to hear it, because they could be entertaining other options at this moment. Um, or this is just an energy where someone really gave up because there was a lot of stagnation, a lot of difficult moments, a lot of adversities. You guys had to really overcome some challenges that really just were a lot. This bottom energy is really, it just feels like you guys lost a lot when they left, or they lost a lot when you left. And it's just someone is just still kind of going through the motions of it too, you know. I'm gonna clarify these here. If someone's working really hard also on themselves, this top energy definitely feel like they're really healing. They're really trying to get clear on what is holding them back so that they can really be offered true love. They're really going back to the root. They're looking at past relationships even before you. They could be looking at issues from the childhood, any addictions, any codependent behavior. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Okay. Yeah, because it just seems like what happens is once you start realizing what is holding you back, you can then move forward. And that's what happens with this top energy. They're looking to master themselves at the root. And they're going all the way back to childhood and past relationships. Things that really kind of get in the way of them seeking true love. Aww. And they could be coming back in your life, Aquarius, looking to reconcile. But unrequited love, I just don't know if you guys are willing to explore it again. Because you could be, you still are, I feel like you guys, yeah, I feel like you guys, some of you guys had relationships that had addictions. And you guys lost a whole lot. They could have been gambling your money, gambling your assets. With this Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse, they could have been really gambling on your career, gambling on real estate that you guys have acquired, inheritances, insurance, premiums, all kinds of things, beneficiary, just anything I'm seeing here. Just due to some sort of addiction, energy, codependency, they're like, or if anything, they were literally zapping your energy financially. This could also be a third party situation where someone is leaving a marriage to get with you. And it turned, oh man, okay. Okay. Let me just pull these three energies here and I'll continue. There's definitely codependency issues that someone has. Like at the bottom, I'm really feeling like there's this level of codependency here. What makes someone happy on this bottom energy is legacy, is partnerships, divine partnerships that last a long time. They're celebratory, that you guys can have a lot of festivals and a lot of, good times, a lot of cookouts at the house and all of that things. And, you just realize that You can't have this with this kind of person. One more energy here. And because we have that ideal for our relationships, we actually then become codependent because we're relying on that. We're relying on that. So there's this need where you guys are definitely, some of you guys are in deep healing mode, deep decision making, deep meditative states. You're literally going at the root of spirituality. You guys could be doing a lot of spiritual work at this present time to really unblock anything that feels counterproductive to your intuition, and you're looking at anything that can also be stagnant or some sort of adversity. You know, you guys could have equally left each other knowing you're carrying the things that needs to be improved on in each other, and you guys had maybe this mutual understanding when you did part, but you guys saw the, oh God, you guys saw, oh man, you guys loved each other, you know, with the Ten of Cups and the Sun. You guys truly loved each other. It was a level of love. That's why this top partner is willing to really work on this bottom relationship. They're really healing. You know, they're really working hard here. They're working really, really hard. And throughout time, all the difficult moments and all the trials and defeats and failures and fears, they're now moving inward to success, happiness, glory. And they now, in the very center of the reading, what literally usually happened between the two energies here was that it was just a lot of fighting. It was a battle of ego, battle of egos, power struggles, stagnation on submitting to your higher self because our egos would really interfere. And then, you know, moving forward, it just seems like someone is willing to compromise because this is their emotional fulfillment. But this bottom energy, I just feel as if they could either be codependent themselves, or they feel like they're getting a codependent vibe from this top energy, and they just feel like they could have a success life elsewhere. With the Seven of Cups, they're looking at their options for success, and they could have possibly ghosted this top partner just due to the fact that, again, there was adversities that I feel like they really just didn't want to really want to work through. And henceforth, there's the unacquainted love. This one energy is really looking to compromise, look within, and you know, the top energy is like, no, I can't carry the weight. I'm not going to carry the weight. I'm looking at other options. I'm actually out. So that's devastating if you guys had to be on the tail end of that, because you guys, seems like you guys really wanted to work on the energy here. So you just kind of went away with the inability to really heal the adversities and obstacles that you guys could have been experiencing. You just kind of walk away from it when someone could possibly ghost you, or vice versa. So it's just kind of like, it is what it is. But it seems as though someone could be coming again back, and one or the other energies is just not really into it. So let's pull some crystal healings here to kind of wrap it up and get some advice. Aquarius's inner exes, May 2019. One more. Let me take this one. Oh, wow. Yes. Alrighty, so we have gratitude. I just heard the song Thank You Next. Thank you next. I'm so grateful. Thank you next. I love that song so much. It's like the best. I feel like this bottom energy is so grateful they had this experience because it really helped them find so much success in themselves. And they knew that they had to release this top energy for their better good. It seems as if, you know, one person did not want the other person to leave. They really wanted to work hard in this, even though it was challenging. And the other energy just, just kind of was like, listen, time is of the essence. You know, they had that ancient wisdom, their inner knowing knew what to do. The top energy inner knowing know what to do too. But someone takes action, or this is an energy where someone's taking action to come back in, and they really had this deep seed healing where they're like a sage, a medium. They're like really like high wise now. They really took the time out to really get to gain clarity on their life. So I don't know if you guys take it or not. I just feel like you guys just don't want to deal with any codependent issues at all. Or this is vice versa. Someone just does not want to entertain anything borderline codependent where someone can't really stand on their own 2 feet, I guess. Or energy where, they could just be draining you because, again, there's not enough. Someone just really needs to go heal at the root. And they do. They're really grateful for you because I feel like you leaving their life or they're leaving your life, it helped them really feel grateful because it really helped them heal being on their own too. But they really felt the world of you, and I don't know, I feel like you guys could have felt the world of them too, but I just feel like someone also just wanted to explore their options for success, for contentment. So that's the energies that I have, guys, for you. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. This is only a general reading that won't apply for all of my Aquariuses. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.